A smile. A smile speak volumes. It says 1,000 words. It keep others wondering. They want to know what you're thinking. A smile is transparent. It speaks the truth. It tells you everything about the moment. You will know if it's genuine. It communicates good vibes and allows freedom from every care. A smile liberates the mind as if nothing else matters. It focuses on one thing and says everything. It's therapeutic. It sends chemical messages to the brain that relaxes the face and eases the mind. When someone smiles, whether it be big or small, you may wonder what they are thinking. Or you may not wonder any at all. A smile may be infectious. It can pull you in. It could also mean you are de-stressing.
Welcome to another epic episode, deep diving a moment in poem with Jenny and Craig. Come on in. For you, the listener, our mission is to figure out what we can learn just from these few words.
Totally.
It's almost like if you're looking at a building, you can kind of tell a lot about it by the foundation.
Yeah, you can see the structure, you know, how big it might be.
Exactly. And this is like the foundation
it is.
of this whole piece of content.
Totally.
We all know what a smile is, right? I mean, we see them every single day.
Sure.
But have you ever really stopped to think about just how powerful a smile can be?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So today we're going to do a deep dive into the meaning and the impact of a smile.
Awesome.
And we're going to use a poem called A Smile from a book called A Moment in Poem by Gilbert Stevenson.
Okay, sounds good.
The poem starts with the line, "A smile speaks volumes."
Oh, yeah?
What do you think that means? What's he getting at there?
Well, you know, it's interesting because I think even before we speak, a smile can tell us so much about a person.
Really?
Yeah, it can tell us about their emotions, their intentions, or even their social standing.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's almost like a universal language that goes beyond words, you know? Like a smile, it can convey happiness, you know what I mean? It can put someone at ease, or it can even signal a truce if things are a little tense.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So the poem goes on to say that a smile says 1,000 words. Obviously, we can't take that literally.
Right.
But is there any truth to the idea that a smile can be that expressive?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's a whole field of study, dedicated to the psychology of smiles.
Oh, wow.
And it turns out there are different types of smiles.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
That convey different messages, For example, there's a genuine smile. And that's the one that reaches your eyes, and kind of crinkles the corners.
Yeah.
Scientists call that a Duchenne smile.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And so think of a kid, when they see a puppy.
Ah.
Their face just lights up. It's pure joy, and it's unadulterated. That's a Duchenne smile.
I like that.
Yeah.
So are there other kinds?
Yeah. And then there are social smiles.
Okay.
The ones we use just in everyday interactions.
Right.
Which may or may not reflect how we're really feeling.
So it's almost like we're being polite when we do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So how can we tell if a smile is genuine or if it's just a social nicety?
Right.
Because the poem also talks about smiles being transparent and telling the truth.
Right.
But you just said that there are fake smiles. Mm-hmm. So doesn't that kind of contradict the idea of honesty?
Yeah. I mean, you've hit on a really crucial point. It's any form of communication, smiles can be deceptive.
Oh.
We've all seen those forced smiles. They just seem a little off.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not really smiling with their eyes, or there's just no warmth there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, being able to tell the difference between a genuine smile and a fake one, that can be a really useful skill.
Oh, yeah. How so?
It can help you navigate all those, tricky social situations.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's this line in the poem that really caught my eye. It says, "Smiles are therapeutic, sending chemical messages to the brain." Now, that sounds like a little too good to be true.
Right.
What's the science behind that? What's really going on?
So basically, smiling triggers this cascade of events inside our bodies. And so even a fake smile can release endorphins, which are, those feel-good chemicals that boost your mood and can even relieve pain.
Wow.
And at the same time, smiling can actually reduce those stress hormones like cortisol.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, the poem is right. Smiling really can be a form of self-therapy.
So I have to try to smile more often.
Yeah.
Even when I don't feel like it.
Right.
So the poem also says, "A smile may be infectious. It can pull you in." I've definitely experienced that. Someone smiles at me and I just can't help but smile back.
Yeah.
Why is that?
We're hardwired for connection and for empathy.
Really?
Yeah. And so mirror neurons in our brains, they actually fire when we see someone do something, including smiling.
Wow.
It's like we're doing the action ourselves.
So it's almost like our brain is tricking us into feeling like we're smiling when we see someone else smile.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And this mirroring, it helps us understand and share other people's emotions. And it creates a really strong social bond.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when someone smiles at you, your mirror neurons, they fire. And you just instinctively smile back, and that keeps the good vibes going.
Right. It just keeps passing on and on.
Exactly.
And that kind of ties into the poem's idea of smiles being a way to de-stress. So what's the connection between smiling and overall mental well-being?
Well, research has shown a really strong link between smiling and just an improved mood, lower stress levels, and even physical benefits, like lower blood pressure.
Oh, wow.
A smile might not fix everything, but it really is a great tool for feeling more positive. And not just for ourselves, but for the people around us, too.
It's amazing that something so simple can have so many benefits.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's a good reminder to remember the power of a smile.
Right.
Both giving and receiving.
Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of smiles.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And here's something for you to think about.
Okay.
The next time you see someone smile, think about what it might be saying, Is it genuine? Is it contagious? And how does it make you feel?
Great questions.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video.